Good morning. Good morning. Hey, it's a dark 30, as always, on a Saturday. So that puts it a little bit darker than normal. A little warmer temperatures, but still, it's still winter. Gonna rehash everything, or not everything, but I'm gonna rehash something that I've probably said before. But it bothers me to the point, and I'm gonna see if I can't spread a different kind of angle to it. And it's this Doge thing, this is all being done before the House comes into play, and so President Trump's trying to test waters and do things, assuming it's President Trump. I have a funny feeling there's other strings being pulled, but that's for a different topic. But I want to get to the inner workings. And that is, when you have someone like Doge come walk in, okay? Forget them being formed. When you have someone like Doge walk in, or they start their canvassing to do their job, to come in and clean house and do whatever, okay? It's obvious that there's a disconnect. Where that disconnect exactly is, I'm not sure. But it's very obvious. And it from the standpoint where they're just like a blanket, we're gonna turn around and cancel out this department and tell everyone to go home, with disregard to the legal ramifications of that. If you're an owner of a bunch of businesses and departments, you might be able to do that, but chances are, I don't know other countries, but in America, you run into a certain problem because people's lives are affected. And I do know that at last look, anything over 200 or 250 people, you had to provide a time before, a time and severance packages and the whole 9 yards for them. You just can't walk in and say you're out of here one day, or tomorrow or today or anything like that. You can say, we're going to be setting this up, and you've got 90 days. When I think it's 250 people, anything over 250 people in a corporation. I was involved in one that went down that way, so I kind of remember this. But the point is that it's obvious it's being done on paper, without any insight, without any investigation, without anything even looking into what they're doing. They're doing it on paper and saying, we're going to cross this one off, this one off, this one off. And if this has 500,000 people in it, it didn't matter. Okay? Now forget what I just said. Take that aside. Just the mere fact that you would do that. Some of these contracts, and that's where I'm not getting the disconnect, because if this guy truly is a business person, and Trump truly is a business person as well, but there's a disconnect there. He should be calling it out on the spot too, that you can't be doing this. But he's spineless. Elon can't be this stupid. I'll say it that way. He just can't be. I feel sad that he has a space company. He is like rich beyond all wealth, and he's just stupid. It just, I'm looking at going, what is going on here? Because when you turn around and you start canceling out contracts, you know, it's basically like someone, your house or something like that, a house being built or a big building being built, and the thing almost gets done, and then someone comes in and says, okay, you're all fired. And you'd have people looking around and going, what? There's someone going, well, the contract's been canceled. All your contractors, you're out of here. Anybody working on the plumbing, anyone working on the electrical, you're out of here too. Everyone's out of this building. And they would be going, at first of all, shock, because they've got some pride in what they've built, and then they'd be going, okay, well, you got to pay us for the work that has been done. No, there is no more money for that. What do you mean there's no more money? It's the idea that you can walk in and just cancel contracts looks okay on paper if you're a business-minded person. We've got to cut this, cut that, cut this, cut that. However, you got to remember, for every one of those contracts, they're intricately woven into a fabric of humanity. And if there's not jobs attached to them, there's livelihoods attached to them. And let's not forget that a bunch of these were appropriated already and talked through and gone through by the government. On both sides. On both sides. Someone pushed to have that contract, have that department opened up. Okay? Is there waste in government? Most definitely. Okay? But I have also a hard time with believing that it all comes down to wages. If you've got ABC company out there or ABC department that we've opened up, you can't tell me that the bulk of it is because of wages. Okay? And that's where I'm looking and going, there's something that just doesn't sound right on the surface. And I don't even think I need to have anybody look any deeper or try to tell me deeper. It doesn't look right on the surface at all. And the only one that can respond to that would be Doge. Because you can't ask Trump. He doesn't know. He has no clue. He just sent out a dog. He doesn't know what the dog's biting at. He just sent out a guard dog. He has no idea what it's biting at. It just took off into the woods and started making growling sounds. So, yeah, it's a weird thing. Okay? Is it a good idea? Okay, fine. We do have watchdogs. We've got, that's what district attorneys are for. That's what they're for. They are the watchdogs. But they are so good, a lot of them, at what they do. Trump knew it. And he didn't want that oversight. And so he created this little dog of a Doge. Okay? He created it because he wanted control over that. And for some reason, Elon's become a pivotal, or become a bigger than just a statue on the mantelpiece in the Oval Office. Okay? And without any Congress approving him. Hearings or not. And let us not forget, he's already looked through the books. The damage is already done. No matter what happens here, even if all the US of A, if we the people decided, both sides of the aisle decided, wait a minute, this is totally wrong, and we want him out, and they kicked him out, or whatever, it wouldn't matter. The damage is done. As soon as he got in there, he targeted the Treasury. It's already been done. No matter what we say, if he wanted to do anything nefarious, if he wanted to siphon some of the money out of there, if he wanted to do whatever it is, for every half penny on a dollar that he figured out how to take out, and it would add up over trillions and stuff, it's done. Whatever, we screwed up. We the people allowed Trump to do this. And that, once again, is on both sides of the aisle. The one thing that the one thing that can infiltrate our system of government, our three branches that keep each other in check, is when you have the head person allow something like this to happen and the other branch not call them out. And that's been the problem. There, that's all I have to say. But Doge, the damage is done. Someone's walked out with all the information already. It's the biggest breach of security, and it was done before our eyes, and we the people didn't speak up loud enough. Congress didn't speak up loud enough. It was all allowed. So, don't know what to say, but that's it. Hey, wish you all the best. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Because that can't be taken away from us. No matter what country you're in on this planet. And hope. Also something given to you by a higher authority that no one can take away. As strictly God gifted. Hope. So, nothing but hope and love for you. And have a beautiful day.